All right, we're going live. We're live. Welcome, everybody. It is Friday. We are back, and that's it. Yeah,
that's it. Well, it's good.
You're gonna take the whole
Thanks
microphone,
for having us.
are you?
We're gonna go and have a good weekend, everyone.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Welcome. We weren't here last week. We were in Vegas.
Yeah.
We're back.
We're back.
How's that, Audrey? Oh, there's a scraggly dog right behind you. You can lean down. There you go, right there. That's the dog. All right.
Okay.
Present and accounted for.
Yep.
The dog.
The dog.
I got his zit right on the end of my nose. Just in time. Yeah, so let's see who we have here. Beth was first. It's after tax time, so she's
yeah.
breathing a sigh of relief.
It is officially after tax time.
Yeah, we did that. We did taxes.
We did.
Beth and Becky and Greg and Mac Damage and Jacob and John. It says, hope you have a nice week. Hi, Open Lovers from North Wales.
North Wales.
Yep.
Nice.
Ruth is here, and SC Go 2 and David. Happy birthday, David. Let's get some happy birthdays in the chat.
Happy birthdays to our friend David.
Yep.
Yassirian.
Yep. John Fishman's here. Carol's here. Hello. Christine, and who else is new here? Ryan. Greg Thomason checking in. Ben Underwood. Hey, Ben. Hope you're doing okay. Russell, Paul, yeah. Christine. We already said Christine, but hey, welcome again.
Yeah, very welcome.
Martin, Beachy, Eric, and Greg's back. Iris cashed your check today.
Oof.
I have not checked whether they have cashed my check.
They'll get it when they get it.
I assume they did. Is the no-buy lifted? I don't know. Is the no-buy lifted? We've been to the concert. Now
that's true.
They can go hog wild on...
I have not... I purchased gas since I've been home. That was my purchase for the week.
I also got a little bit of gas. Yeah. Just a little bit. Just like a little bit. Yeah.
So technically... No, I got gas. Lots of gas before that, too. But I've not purchased any pens or anything. I mean,
no, me either.
It's one of those things that there were things that I would have purchased if I wasn't on my no-buy, but right now, there's just nothing that I'm like, I gotta have that.
You don't have like 17 carts open in your...
I mean, yeah, I do, but no, not that... They've been there for a long time, and I haven't made the purchase yet. Yeah. I haven't had any Earth Day specials that have really...
People want to see the nails. Good job.
Oops!
Nailing
it!
There you go.
Oh, I forgot to bring the bottle in. Do you want me to go get the bottle?
Yeah, go get the bottle.
Sorry, I forgot. Get the cat.
Yeah. Yep. How about you get off the desk here, Cannonball? All right. So, she's gonna go grab the bottle. Welcome distraction from bashing your head against the wall of stupidity trying to change internet providers. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I feel ya. Keeb, it is a new keyboard.
New-ish.
It's been since I didn't have it last time we were live.
Really?
Yeah, I got it right before we left on our trip.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. There's the bottle.
Well, mine is not labeled. Of course.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, there'll be a label on it.
Yeah. 2
labels that I do not currently have. Yeah.
Yeah. New keyboard. Yeah, it is. It's a Leopold Vapor. It looks like this. It's fun. I like it. It has a 10 key, so I can type in grades.
That's the main thing for me that I'm excited about, because
we do shipping
was not fun.
You didn't like just hunting and pecking these?
And the thing is, it was even worse because all of the F keys were also on here. It was just a disaster for my eyes and my brain.
Yeah, this is much better.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm really liking this keyboard. It's way heavier than it looks. Every time I go to scooch it back, I'm like, ugh. I have to pick it up. It's also got very good grabby feet.
I was just going to say, it probably has the grabby.
It's got grabby feet.
Yeah.
So, anyway, it's not a full keyboard. It's actually an 1800. It's a good bit smaller than a full keyboard. It's about this much smaller than my full size keyboard. Mm-hmm. But it's got good stuff. So, Russell Bickford's birthday as well. Is that what somebody was saying? Happy, oh, nice. That's good. Never actually going to share 22nd with Earth Day. Oh, yeah, happy Earth Day. For the Earth.
I reminded everyone with the Earth Day promo that I mentioned. Nothing has gotten me yet.
What are you talking about?
Well, I said that none of the Earth Day promotions has gotten me to buy anything. So that was my
I see.
And implication that it's Earth Day, and also nothing had called my name yet.
That FC Olivier gasp, it's a game changer, beautiful. I agree.
Yeah. It's pretty.
I really like it.
Yeah, we had those early in the week.
46 is early in the week. Right?
Yeah. I'm at the color. Yeah.
Yep. You're 10 years older than Earth Day? Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
Yeah, I have no idea what year that is.
Me either. I don't think it was that long ago. But who knows?
No idea.
So yeah, last week we Audrey's parents came up for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And then we left and went to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yep.
It was good times.
Yeah.
How the flight was good going out there?
Yeah, the flight was okay.
It was super bumpy. It was.
Yeah.
If we were at all worried about flying, we would have been freaking out. But fortunately, neither of us are.
I have been on worse flights by far.
I'm not sure I have.
You might not have.
But also, it doesn't bother me at all.
But it wasn't necessarily just the turbulence. It lasted the whole trip, and it wasn't just like give us 10 minutes, folks, and it's going to be over. It was the whole...
all 5 or 6 hours.
4 or 5 hours, yeah.
No, it was 4 hours on the way back. I think it was 6 going out there. 5 going out there? 5 going out there.
No, a little under 5. It's like an hour difference, yeah.
But yeah, the whole time was really just this. Which is fine. It's, exciting. You didn't get bored. Yeah.
No, I was bored because I picked the wrong things to watch, which is fine. I just sort of was like, was sort of falling asleep, but not falling asleep, just not being able to focus on it, which is worse.
Because it's in subtitles. And
it just wasn't that exciting. So, but yeah, how was Vegas, Mike?
I liked Vegas. We walked a ton.
Oh, we walked a ton.
We must have done 9 miles on Thursday, according to my watch.
Oh, well.
My watch told me.
For me, that's not very much.
For me, that's might as well be 2 marathons.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. My new shoes were up to the task almost.
Yeah.
Toward the end of the day, I was like, we're sitting down.
Yeah, so we got in Wednesday, after 11 our time. So we just went to the Airbnb and just sort of relaxed and got situated.
Went to sleep.
Yeah. And then on Thursday, we went sightseeing, so we went and did the pop-up shop first, which they basically had these little photo op things, and
it's not really a shop. I was expecting a shop.
There was a shop.
Yeah, they had 10 things. It wasn't really a shop.
Some of the things were sold out because there had been a week of other stuff before, so.
But we did get lots and lots of good photo ops.
Yep, they had lots of photo ops and music playing, and people who were working there were super excited, and everyone's friendly, and and then. I didn't post that one. I'm going to post some embarrassing ones of you
It's a good little dance. I liked it.
No, it was an imitation, not like I would naturally just do that.
Yeah. I'm indistinguishable from my favorite BTS member.
Yeah.
So we're the same.
So we went to that, and then we started doing the strip and started from the north end, because we were already on the north end, because the pop-up was at Area 15, if anyone has any idea.
Yeah, so we went to the hotel that was most interesting and closest, which was Venetian.
Yeah, we went to the Venetian first.
They were just building the Venetian when I was there last.
Come on, Nose, come on.
He's gonna make a mess. And so that casino extravaganza shopping area river is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I think the Venetian was me getting used to... So we wore masks when we were inside, all of them. So all smells were dulled. But, the smell of a casino had been so long since I've smelled the inside of a casino, which is stale cigarettes and stagnant air and weed and some smoke, and some, warm breath. It's just like that. And... that seemed to be the worst, so I think I just got used to it going to the rest of them. Not saying that was particularly bad. I just... It dulled the senses, I guess, for the rest of them. But it was nice. They had lots of shopping. We did lots of not shopping. We walked and we're like, oh my gosh, we can't afford any of this.
No, that's not true.
That's not true. Mike bought something at the shops in the Venetian.
I did. I bought a hat.
He bought a hat. We went to a hat store... And
I actually kind of wanted this hat, but it was felt, and it would have been... It was
way too hot. Yeah.
But I tried to convince Audrey to get this hat.
No, you did not. You're like, put this on. I'm taking a picture of you.
And I'm like, we should buy this hat. And you're like, no. And I'm like, you're going to regret.
So, how much do you think that hat cost? That one. I was like, oh, no, does it show the price right there? No, it does not. How much do you think this hat... With the fancy glasses as well.
The glasses were not included in the hat cost.
Oh, was it?
No.
Oh, I didn't know.
But I do know how much the glasses were. So.
Oh, I don't know how much it cost them because I didn't know they were separate.
Well, you know how much you know how much the hat. You know how much the hat is.
No, I don't only know how much one of the prices was.
Yes, you know how much the hat was. Is what I'm telling you.
You said the prices were separate, and so I only know one of the two things.
And the thing you know is the hat. Is what I'm telling you.
But I wanted the combo.
I will tell you how much the combo is
because
I know how much the goggles are. Listen to me.
It's making me so angry.
I don't know why. I'm telling you, we know what it is.
No.
Yes, we do. 200, 125, 45, 40. 3 times what it should be. 75. All right, so how much was your hat?
$35.
$35. The goggles were like another 15.
Oh, well, I don't know.
I know. I'm telling you, we know. So, like, you have to get down. You and your friend. Goodness. So yeah, like $50 for that hat and goggle combination.
Kimberly says $69.
It was not. It was less.
Oh. Well, look, I mean, I saw a number. I believed it, you know? Oh, I think she just saw it on.
She was
Why
trying...
are you showing all the pictures of me with hats on and not you?
Because she was trying to convince me to get this hat, and I'm like, it looks real bad on me, and it only looked kind of bad on you.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah.
Great.
Like, it's a bad hat. It's not... Then we got the Venetian. I don't have any pictures of myself. I only have pictures of you because I was holding the camera, you see. So, anyway, we had a good time in the Venetian. And then we came out a door, and we were not where we thought we were going to be.
No, we had to walk... outside, all around the 2 Venetian, like the one's the Palazzo and the other is the
I don't really know what the difference is, but
I think it's just, I don't know, but we had to walk outside past everything because we had done the inside version of the shop, so.
And then like all the way around the block.
Yeah.
But that was cool. We got to see a lot of other stuff on the other side of the street that we eventually went to. Like there was the Mirage.
Which I hadn't gone to.
Nope, me either. Caesars and which is fun place.
Caesars was like, it reminded me a lot of the, whatchamacallit, the first one we went to. Venetian, yeah.
I think we didn't like Caesars as much because we've been to the Venetian.
Maybe that's it. Like they were,
and the Venetian
like,
is
oh,
better.
It's old, cool, like, and really just like big pillars and stuff, and like, well, you know, cool, but yeah. So I think if you go to one, it's going to ruin the other one a little bit. They had an aquarium in there though. That was nice.
Which one was that in? That was in Mirage, I think, wasn't it?
No, but there was the aquarium also in the Caesars, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But it wasn't as big. But the Mirage, the thing we decided to do was get a picture of the lobby of all the hotels we went through.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because it was because the Venetian lobby was so good.
But yeah, I think that the Mirage is the one that had that's the one with the aquarium.
So that's the ceiling of the Venetian, which is... I mean, pretty impressive.
It doesn't give the scale of, like, how big that is when you're looking at it, too.
Here's our faces.
Yeah.
And it was, like, 2 or 3 stories up. Anyway, it was pretty darn cool. There were gardens inside. There's, all kinds of stuff.
Waterfalls. We went to the Flamingo.
The waterfall.
If you watched our Instagram Live, I was talking about how it was old-timey, but I still enjoyed it. They had the flamingos. We took pictures of them. Yep. They were sleepy, though.
There were
ducklings. Enjoyed that. Yeah, those are
Go to Vegas, see the ducklings.
Yeah.
We didn't actually stay in any of the hotels at all. We stayed in an Airbnb.
Yeah.
Which was, I think, a good choice.
Like, it's slightly over the price. What we paid for our Airbnb was like $10 more than the resort fee per day for any of the hotels that we're talking about.
Yeah.
So always look, if you're staying on the Strip, look for the resort fees, because those are not part of the price, but you have to pay those per day. So you're paying an extra $40-some for a resort fee.
Yeah.
Which is like, I don't know what that means, but they're gonna... Ow.
You have to get down.
I don't even have any pants on for her to scratch through.
Yeah. Fun Casino has some attractions that generate some buzz. Most of the others follow suit. Yeah, there were. I mean, there was a lot of stuff like that.
We didn't go to New York, New York.
Somehow,
I've never been there, but
I haven't either.
I don't know. We just didn't. I just thought about it now.
I don't know why. I think it might have been on the other side of the street from
that.
from the south side where we were, and we just couldn't really figure out how to get over there.
Yeah.
And it's whatever, who cares?
Yeah.
Went to Paris. We did Bellagio a lot.
Bellagio.
Mm-hmm.
Is that pretty much it?
No, there were others. Bally's, Paris.
Yeah.
I don't know, lots, 9 miles of them.
The Links or
Linx, yeah, Links.
Yeah, we went through that.
Which apparently is where the Imperial Palace was that I stayed in last time I was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, part of the Links was that hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Did we fly back after the mask mandate was voided? No. Fortunately, we got back the Monday that it was originally gonna be going up. Or no, we got back
the day before they said that they were gonna keep it for longer, and then 2 days after that was struck down.
Yeah, we got back technically Sunday morning. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we took the overnight red eye, which was
pretty much the only choice we had.
Yeah, there weren't very many choices, so that sucked.
Yeah,
I caught a couple of cat naps. I don't think Audrey did. Then I had to drive a couple hours home from the airport, and then we slept for the rest of the day.
Mostly, yeah.
So
well, anyway, that was Thursday, so we did all kinds of walking. We had some gelato at the Bellagio. Mike got to sit and rest for a few minutes. He was very happy about that.
Yeah.
And then we went back to the Airbnb. We ordered some food, and then rested for Thursday.
Yeah.
Friday. Thank you. And then on Friday, we woke up, got ready, and then we went to this Korean market area that they had, basically. So we got to try soju for the first time. If anyone knows what soju is, we had that, it's a very popular alcoholic drink in Korea.
Yeah, the peach soju.
I can't remember what brand it was even.
I don't remember either.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
It wasn't horrible.
It was like cough medicine if cough medicine tasted bad. I didn't enjoy it at all. I had 3 or 4 sips of it. I'm like...
I mean, I had that much too, but that's how much I was planning on drinking anyway. Yeah. So, see, Tina likes it.
Really? Well, this one was bad. There might be good soju, but this wasn't good.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was legal in this country. I don't know why not. It's just...
No, it's just...
It's like rice wine.
Yeah, sort of,
basically flavored rice wine, I think. It's fine. Good Day Pineapple.
I don't think they didn't have Good Day. They did Good Day, but they didn't have the pineapple one.
No, they didn't. We looked up the she looked up the list of best sojus, and they didn't have any of those.
Yeah.
Although I think the peach one was number 2 on that list or something, and it was not good. So, no. But it was too bad. But whatever. We only got one, so who cares?
But there was also a K-pop store there as well.
Yeah.
So we got a few things.
We did some damage at the K-pop store.
Yes, because what happens at the concerts is that the merch lines, people get in line the night before and stand in line until it opens at 9 a.m. And then you wait in line for another 5 hours to get your stuff, and some of the things were sold out. So we decided we weren't going to do that. We were just going to these K-pop places and getting other stuff, which is what we ended up doing. And things did sell out. And well, the reason why people stand in line is because everything is so hard to come by. They get sold out immediately. The other thing is, if you want things by BTS, they have to ship from Korea. And you can either pay for shipping, which is astronomical, of course, and you get it fast, or you wait and order it through the U.S. shop. It takes a long boat to the U.S., and you wait several months, and then it will probably come within 6 months, probably.
When was it we ordered stuff?
January. And it's supposed to come this month, supposedly.
We're not getting it this month. Why don't they bring more merch? I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, so you don't have to have tickets to get in the merch lines because they're outside the gates. So literally, if someone lives in the area wants to go and be like, I'm going to get you can only get 2 per things, but if, like, I'm going to get in line, they can go and get stuff too. So they just can't. There are just so many people trying to get merch that it's just physically impossible for them to bring that much.
Yeah, so we didn't do that. We went and went to this K-pop store, which is like this little place, but it had all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah.
It wasn't super mobbed, but it was busy.
It was, yeah. I heard, like, one other place that I wanted to go to had, like, a long wait, and people weren't really that nice that worked there. So I was like, oh, I'll go to this smaller mom and pop sort of one. So we went to that one instead. Mm-hmm. So we didn't want to, I don't know, sit there and wait in line all day.
Got a bunch of stuff. They kept throwing free stuff in the bag.
Oh my gosh. She just like kept throwing stuff down on free things. Yeah.
So some of the stuff was BTS related, and then we're not single.
We're not solo
fans.
stands.
That's the word I didn't know. We're fans of more than one thing, and so we got stuff from ITZY and Stray Kids and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
So they tried to get rid of that stuff on me because they're like, oh, they like this other group. Yeah. We have a bunch of that. Here, you get these.
It's great,
and I was
which
like,
is fine.
For you, I'm like, oh, I wish I had more of the BTS stuff.
Oh, sorry.
Whatever.
I got this cool keychain. This is my one of my favorite girl groups. Like, everybody has a light stick thing.
Oh, yeah, we got a new light stick, too.
And this is the kind of thing they have. Theirs is like a big ring, although the regular one is like much larger.
Yeah, it's larger.
But it lights up, does flashing, does like color changing. Anyway, it's fun.
Yeah.
We got some other stuff, random things, pins.
Yeah.
Photo cards.
Yeah.
Stickers. All that fun
stuff. All kinds of stuff. And then we went and got ready to bring the stuff to the concert. And it really wasn't... It was really well organized.
Was it?
It was much better organized than LA.
Was it? I mean,
what?
I guess.
You don't think so?
I don't think so, because I didn't know where anything was ever. And, like, every line we got in was the wrong line.
But those lines
And they had lied to us at the beginning of the line. Like, this is where this line goes. It was absolutely not. Well, and then somebody had to come through and be like, hey, if you're in line for this thing, that's not where you are.
So if you wanted to get merch... They made us go in the line to get into the place instead of the line to go to the merch. Like, you had to go to a completely different area.
It's on the other side, a whole other side of the stadium.
Exact opposite side of the stadium.
And then we were getting in line, like, we found the merch area, which is not simple itself. Like, it's like a cattle pen thing like this. And there's
cattle, it's fine.
Sure, and there's like 2 or 3 different places you're going. And we asked the person at the gate, like, oh, is this the line for this thing? She's like, yep. And we got in line. She's like, oh, wait, no, it's not. You should go over here. We're like... Come on, does anybody here know where anything is that's working at this joint? It's like, no, I didn't feel like it was organized at all. And then we got in line to get into the place, and like we were in a line, and then that line didn't go to the line that it was supposed to. It was like,
it ended up doing it though.
It ended up we ended up getting inside, but it was not at all what I would call organized. Like,
we didn't have to ask 50 people what line it is. We had to ask so many.
They all would have been wrong.
But we got so the other thing is we got really lucky on the first concert because we had the wristband to check. Yeah. Other people had to wait in line forever. And they were in random lines that they didn't know if it was a line to merch or if it was to get in. So we just got lucky, I think. But the lines to actually get in, they moved. And they had enough people searching bags and metal detectors. That
it did have a lot of detectorists, which was good. Anyway, we got in. And once you get in, it was pretty easy. I mean, it's a smaller stadium than
it is a smaller stadium.
So that made it, I think, a little bit easier. But anyway, that was great. The concert itself was amazing.
So Mike was apprehensive because it was the same concert that we went to before.
Yeah.
Afterwards, were you still happy?
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
They're always different concerts. Like, they say different things. A big part of the concert is like them interacting with the crowd and sort of what happens throughout, because they do lots of little speeches throughout, and it depends on the crowd and who they interact with throughout the whole thing and how they interact with each other. Anyway, so that
they did a slightly different song set, which was cool.
They did. Mm-hmm.
But it was really good. So I don't regret going to it again. Coldplay did not show up. That is an important question, because I told Audrey I would just check out of K-pop entirely if Coldplay showed up again. At the very end, there were they brought out like these big Planet and Beach Ball things.
Yeah, that's what.
And I was very worried. I'm like, this might be it. Might be over.
The concert was over.
It wasn't.
To be fair,
Coldplay didn't show up, so everything was fine. Also, that ended well. I would have been so mad if they showed up again. So mad.
So it's hard to describe why the concert's good. And a big part of it is also the audience and how the interaction and how everyone is just so happy and so... It's just like really nice energy. People give away free stuff. I give away some free things. People are so happy to receive. They're like, "Are you giving this to me?"
And she made up little envelopes with like BTS stuff in them.
Yeah.
Which was fun. You're like handing them out to people all around us in the seats, and as we were leaving, it was great.
Yeah.
There were like some kids behind us. There were like, I think 3 kids behind us.
Yeah. And you could be like, "Oh no, that's gonna be a disaster." No, I mean.
No, it's totally fine. They didn't actually know they were going to a BTS concert until they got off the plane 2 hours before, according to their mom. They just didn't tell them. So that's pretty amazing. You love Coldplay concerts? I mean, look, nobody's perfect, Greg. So.
Wow, we just lost a follower. Didn't
I know,
we?
right?
Jeez,
I know.
Mike.
Yeah, no,
I have no problems with Coldplay.
It's not my thing. Yeah, it's a great community. It's like unrelentingly positive at those concerts, and it's like it's a good charge.
And the thing is, everyone always thinks, okay, well, yeah, it's a bunch of teenagers like them. Oh, it's what?
It's just not.
Teenage girls like them. Just forget about it. There is such a variety of people. There are little kids like behind us. There are elderly people like in wheelchairs and going through and everything. Yeah. And it was even mentioned that one of the members, as they go around in this little cart, he's like, I never realized this, but we have so many male fans now. And so he asked the guys to cheer, and like it was loud, and everyone was really happy that they, called out the amount of men that do go to the shows.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say that you didn't feel like left out or anything, because there were just a lot of everyone, and a lot of people from all over the world came in for it too. So it's more diverse than you think.
It was pretty great. PTSD over being the Wonderwall dude in the quad. No, I can't stand Oasis either. You picked like the other band.
Wow.
The other band that I just cannot stand. Man, I don't know how you even picked that one. That's I haven't thought about Oasis in a long time. Man, they're terrible. Yeah. That's Mike's hot take for the day. Doesn't like Oasis.
Jeez, why do you hate the Brits so much?
I like
That's
lots of...
2
Is
groups.
Coldplay British?
Of course they are.
Really?
What?
I don't know.
Wow.
How would I know?
You listen to 2 words that Chris Martin says, and that's how you know.
You saw Oasis with U2 back in the day?
No, that
I like U2.
Yeah,
I like U2. I used to jam Monster back in the day, and what was the Orange album? You don't know. Anyway, I like U2.
Seeing Duran Duran, now that's classic. Wow,
that sounds great.
That would be fun.
See him in August.
Mm-hmm.
We tried for the last 2 hours to get tickets to our other favorite K-pop band. They're doing a bunch of shows.
Audrey's luck is run out because So apparently, like hundreds of tickets are on scalping sites already. Like a lot of it were bots apparently, because they didn't do like a pre-sale. Like BTS, you have to be in the membership and have that code and stuff to get be able to get the tickets. Whereas this was just like free for all. So
yeah. So womp womp. No Stray Kids for us. Mm-hmm. We tried in Atlanta first because that's the most convenient.
Oh, yeah.
And then when that didn't pan out, I got in the queue for the Dallas or the Fort Worth show, and she got in the queue for Chicago, and neither one. No way.
There's still some on the West Coast starting at 6:00. If anyone is interested, those are going to be going
Kids?
up.
Yeah. So these are the ticket prices when I got through the queue. This one that's $3,200. That's just, I clicked on it. I was like, oh, what does this come with? Nothing.
Literally nothing.
Platinum is the name for Ticketmaster's surge pricing. So when something is very fancy or popular, why can't I make it go away? They jack the prices up. So yeah, $3,200. look, I love Stray Kids, but I don't love any band that much.
Yeah, so the record company gets together with Ticketmaster to decide if things are in demand, they can charge whatever they want. And that's why that happens. That doesn't happen. If the record company doesn't allow it, it didn't happen at BTS because the company said, no, the price structure is this, and that's just how much they cost, which it should be, but gotta make that cash, you know?
Yeah. What are my thoughts on the Oz Air Merino mask? I looked it up.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, I never heard of it. I can't give you any... It looks expensive. Well, I don't know what currency that is, actually. Yeah, I do straight N95s. It's I like them. They fit my face real well. So this has got 99% air filtration. That's pretty good. Might be good, but $62 Australian is still like $50 US or something.
Yeah,
it's pretty
that's
expensive.
a lot.
I just
But
get N95s for, right now N95s are crazy cheap. They're like $1 or something. So.
But yeah, looking at that's.
It looks cool.
We
might have used all our time talking about BTS. We'll see how it goes. Error? Well, I don't know, man. So you assuming people can't afford to hear their favorite bands. Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah.
Trying to get tickets, but also like there aren't that many concerts I would even consider going to. So I don't know.
From what I hear, it's really up in the air. Some sell out really fast, and others you can easily get concerts whenever you feel like it. So it really depends on who you like and where they are and timing. So
yeah, I mean the ones that we were trying to get tickets to are Korean, and so they don't come here a lot.
No,
and so it's it's gonna be it'd be hard to get tickets to. And then you see things like I was looking at the site who's got concerts going on, Hoosier's got 54 dates or something.
Hoosiers.
Hosier?
Hosier? Okay,
yeah.
I was like, who? Like the Indiana teams
or
what?
The Hoosiers.
Okay.
We got 54 dates, and Stray Kids had 8 and BTS had 4. So
Yeah, you just don't.
So.
But anyway, we had fun.
It was a great time.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the trip. And the next day we hung out with Mike's.
We got to see my uncle, which was a lot of fun. I haven't seen my uncle since his daughter got married was the last time we saw him.
Or your sister's wedding. I don't remember which one was first.
I don't either.
I don't remember.
It was at a wedding for sure, and it was ages ago.
Only see him at weddings. This is the first time I have not seen him at a wedding.
My uncle is pretty cool, but he doesn't tell me he's in town until it's too late usually. Yeah. So he's been at UNCG giving a talk one time.
That's how you do it.
And then he didn't tell me.
You contact the person after you're back, and you're like, "Oh, I went there," and that's just.
It's a silly thing to do. I was like, Tex, I was on campus. I don't know. So that's the way it goes.
Sometimes you have stuff to do, and then
he just I don't know. Just that's his thing. He tells me afterwards. He is coming to Charlotte in a few months though, but he runs workshops for a thing, so he's not really available.
We're not that close to
and Charlotte is far,
so
it's a couple hours. Anywho, so we met his wife for the first time. We went and got tapas and listened to live music outside, which was amazing. Audrey had the time of her life. I did. It was great. Yeah.
Yep.
It was good.
Yep.
I wore my super tuna shirt that Deb made for me.
Yeah. Look how nice that tuna looks. It's a happy tuna.
It's good looking tuna. So, anyway, it was good times. So anyway, that's concert talk with Mike and Odd.
Yeah, we had a good time.
If you can go to a BTS concert, do it. Even if you don't know the music, whatever, you'll still have a great time.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you there's so many people who just go with a friend because they want somebody to go with.
Yeah.
And they don't have anyone else into it. That come out being like, "Oh, I get why people really like that. That was a good time." You know. So.
I don't know. Should we talk about ink and nails?
Sure. I mean, people probably are here for that, not to hear about the. We started with the BTS knowing that people don't want to hear it, so we got to get that out of the way.
We could have done that at the end, maybe.
We could have, but
we didn't.
We didn't.
So it's a fab shirt. It is pretty great.
Are you gonna keep it? Can you wash it?
Yeah.
What's it? Okay. Well, that's fun.
It's fabric markers. It should make it through the wash. Should be fine.
I've never used fabric kind before. I've used the puffy paint and stuff.
Oh, I haven't either. Huh?
I said I use the puffy bait. So yeah, I haven't either. But
I was responding to I haven't used that kind before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
So we we have a thing coming up. We're gonna do this pre-order style.
Yeah.
For the Pannonia Waterbus ink and for Audrey's collab. Well, I guess the Inkdependence and Noodles Nail collab.
Yeah, I was just the middleman, really.
Sure. Between the Waterbus and the nail polish maker.
I was the intersect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to do this as a pre-order because I don't have the Waterbus in hand, and we're going to have the nail polish made to order. Yeah. It looks like that.
Yeah. It's hard to show, but the blue is there, I swear. Well, here, it looks like that. That's what my nails look like. So this is
like this.
So this is what happened. Today I had to go to a doctor's appointment. The person at the front desk looked at my hand and said, "I want that nail polish. Where did you get it?" So she literally had me write down where to get it and when.
And she did not write down my website. She wrote down where you can buy it otherwise.
But it's easier that she can get it early if she doesn't want the ink, you know?
That's true. I don't think that matters, but so we're having this made to order. We're going to leave this pre-order for the nail polish up for a week. Mm-hmm. It'll go up today at 8 p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m. tonight.
Tell your friends if you want to.
But that also means Cheerio Waterbus from Pannonia is going up at 8 o'clock tonight. Pre-order.
Yeah.
Pre-order.
It's pre-order, as it says here, and as it says on the other. Oops.
Yeah.
Here, pre-order. Pre-order.
It is a pre-order. Realize that.
I will be shipping we will be shipping perhaps the ink when we get it. It's in flight, but it probably won't be here for another week. At least. And then we have to have the nail polish made. That turnaround shouldn't be terribly long. No. If you order both, I will ship them together to save shipping.
Exactly. So if the ink comes in and you order both, it will ship together when the nail polish comes in. Again, it shouldn't be too long.
Literally what I just said.
But if you only get the ink...
If you only get the ink, we'll send it when we get it. Yeah. If you get both, we'll send it when we have both. So yeah, 8 o'clock Eastern. That's right. That's
8 o'clock Eastern.
That's it. 5 p.m. PST sounds right. 5,
same
6, 7, 8,
amount.
Sounds right.
Same amount as last time. There's no maximum for the nail polish. You can make as much as needed.
There's more ink than last time.
That's true.
So I've got technically by a lot. Well, okay, more on the website than last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not really holding any back. I'm holding some back. Is there a pin show pickup option? The next pin show I'm going to be at is Raleigh in June. So
you have to wait.
I do have a pin show pickup. I'll make one. Yeah, I'll make one. There's not now because there won't be one for a while. So yeah. So you get your polish by Noodles. You can get your polish via Noodles. Noodles Nail Polish will be selling it on the 29th, you said?
Yep, on the 29th. So she has a spring collection of 8 polishes coming out, which I'm going to be putting on my blog next week. And she's just going to release it with that. So if you want more of her nail polishes that are either in stock right now or that's coming out, you can get it through her on the 29th. Or if you like the ink, you can get the one polish with the ink with us. So it depends on whichever you prefer. Yeah.
Yeah. So, the 29th is next Friday. So you could get the nail polish a little bit faster if you order it straight from her. Mm-hmm. Or you can pre-order it with us. Either way, you'll get it.
Yeah.
So that's that news. 8 p.m. Eastern. Also, this is my war wound from Las Vegas.
It's still, wow.
I know, it's still I got wrecked by a bush that we walked past when we were walking 7 miles trying to find our stupid...
Now I'm angry thinking about that guy. Just thinking about...
No, don't do it. You're also hangry, I think. So
I was or I am now?
Currently.
No!
We were walking past a bush trying to find this ride share we called, and...
It was so much cheaper this time, though.
It was half the price.
So much cheaper.
But it really
and there was no walking through Inglewood. We walked by the Luxor and the Mandalay Bay. And then I got angry at this guy because he was doing crosswalk stuff, and his voice was making me angry.
Yeah. He sucks. So
it wasn't just me.
He was unpleasant. But anyway, we're not going to talk about him.
Okay.
Feral bushes are a growing problem.
They really are.
This one, look, I intruded on its space.
Oh,
although I think
you're taking some blame for it.
Yeah, I mean, look, I wasn't watching where my hands were because it was like a fluffy bush, most of them, but they had trimmed off the tops, and so some of them had just had like jagged sticks coming out of them, and one of the sticks got me real good. Mm-hmm. So, how about the jazz guy? What jazz guy? Are
you talking about the jazz on Friday? Wait, Saturday? That was awesome.
Oh yeah. When we were with my uncle.
Not annoying. Those guys weren't annoying.
No, actually very good. Yeah. I mean, it was... they were good musicians.
They had their little jokes in between.
They had their patter.
They had their patter with with the little things with the audience. What's the word I'm looking for? The...
Rapport?
Rapport, yeah.
Maybe? I don't know. So, yeah, that'll be going up at 8.
8 o'clock.
So, there you go.
Thanks, everybody, for liking Trio Waterbus.
Yeah. I gotta make a note, so I'll make a pin show pickup thing. Remind me to look at this note, or else I will just not look at it.
I will try. Bants. That's the word. It's about the Bants, Mike.
It's always about the Bants. Yeah.
So tell your friends. Get your bottle of ink first, and then tell your friends that it's going up at 8 o'clock.
That's right. I'll probably want to ink up in yet another pen. Well, you're going to Chicago, so show some people that ink. Chicago is next weekend. Yeah. We're not going. No. Actually, Audrey's gonna be working next week. I'm gonna be all by myself.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do about it, but I'll be all by myself.
Yeah. The person who usually does nibs while I'm working from home is off. So.
Taking some vacation.
Yeah.
So so it'll be just the Mike show.
You're welcome. You get to have it yourself.
You have Cheerio Waterbus in your FC46 Olivier. That's a solid choice.
That is, yeah.
This will be the last batch of Cheerio Waterbus if I miss out because I'm not fast enough to get another opportunity. I'd be surprised if I don't think it's going to sell out immediately.
You just never know. I hope it doesn't. I hope, that people... I mean,
as for if it's going to be the last batch, I don't know. I mean, if it sells out
It depends on how it sells.
If it sells out really quick, then maybe. Like, the thing to understand is that I'm not a store. And I have to order like quite a bit of it at time, like a lot at a time, to make it worth it to ship it from Hungary. So, yeah.
Yeah, it just depends.
Yeah. Is Friday bag dependence? It might be.
No.
Heck, I don't know.
Yes, it should be bag dependence.
I was telling Audrey, look, we didn't get concert tickets. I'm going to go buy a bag. So maybe I order my JetPins cart finally and buy a bag and. Wow. Just go nuts. So, you bet it does sell out?
The no buy is over and we didn't get the other tickets. Just Mike's like, we have money.
It's like found money because I have been setting aside mentally a bunch of money for Stray Kids too. So.
Oh, I didn't know you had done that. I didn't know those were going to be on sale, so that was even crossed my mind.
I knew they were going to be on sale at some point and that I was going to try to get tickets.
Pizza time?
And I figured they'd be like $150 a piece plus travel and lodging. And I was guessing it was going to cost us another several $100s to do this trip. So now I've got just money.
I think going to
Cat. No. Audrey's got wounds over here.
I do. Look at this.
Yep, she's giving you a couple of scratches. You have to stop that.
I'm going to get cat scratch fever.
Not sure why, but you're seeing everyone else's chat on the phone app? Not seeing anyone else's chat. I don't know why that would be.
Well, there's the thing that you can have on the bottom on the phone, the mobile version, where it scrolls, but it's not on the top.
I don't know. I never watch on my phone, so I don't know.
Well,
join just in time for cat eating. I don't know. I'm going to hold her for a bit. Maybe that'll do it. Is there a limit on the ink bottle purchases? You only need 2 max.
That's a fair question.
I don't have a way to limit it.
I mean, you could say it, and you could put it on there, and then just refund any ones that are more than 2. I'm not saying you should, but that's something you could do.
Yeah, I don't know. I could. I don't think so, but yeah, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have a good way to do that. So I have to go through every order, and it'd be a whole thing. But yeah, I mean, just like don't order a ton of them. Leave some for other people. That's.
But I mean, some people are buying for other people.
Yeah, that's
so
what I figure.
It's not like they're hoarding.
Yeah, I figure people are combining shipping
so,
and that sort of thing. That's totally fine. I'm down with that.
Yeah, people like to do.
Yeah.
Group orders if they're attending a pen meeting or something. Just pick one up. Yeah.
Or they have people in their pen club or friends. That, I think that's totally fine. I encourage it because shipping sucks. And it's expensive.
It's expensive.
And like the initial buy-in on the shipping sucks. It's It's like $6 for shipping for one bottle, and then I have to add a couple for each one because the bottles are heavy.
They are. Yeah.
So what's the name of our cat? This is Katy Perry. She is a cannonball.
She is.
So, yeah, I think the honor system is fine. Like, maybe I'll put a note on there like, please don't buy more than. I don't know, please don't
for yourself.
Hoard. Please don't hoard.
Yeah.
Or something. But this is Katy Perry. She's one of our 3 cats. I also have a dog around here somewhere. She's down. You can't see her.
No, she's in her dog bed finally.
Just load up a flat rate box with thing. The thing is, I checked into that, and it would be more expensive, and I'd have to use a big flat rate box because of the size of the bottles. Well, I have to use a medium. I think is actually what I'd have to use, and those are real expensive.
Yeah.
So I didn't do it. I just do it first class, and it doesn't cost a fortune, but it ain't cheap. So
yeah, the weight max on the first class is the problem. They really just nope, if over a pound, which most things are over a pound when you do packing and.
I think once you hit I think 3 bottles is okay. Is just under.
I think that's right.
4 bottles, I start having to ship priority.
Yeah,
and I don't actually charge that, so
yeah, but they're also buying for it's.
Yeah, it evens out.
Yeah.
So if somebody gets 5 bottles, then I eat some shipping, but whatever.
But they're buying a lot too.
Yeah, so whatever.
Oh, Ruth, I remember doing your nib on Monday or I don't remember, earlier in the week. So I'm glad that you're enjoying it.
Who?
Ruth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have the Waking of Insects and you do Olivier now, and the nib is just perfect. Thanks, Sandra. Oh, nice.
What is the Waking of Insects? What's
that is a IWI ink, one of those season colors of nature ones. It's a green. It looks cool.
I knew that. You just had to remind me or tell me what that one was, but.
Yep. My USPS delivery services will take longer, effective May 1st. Really?
Oh, I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
Yeah, I didn't know anything about that. I haven't heard about that. I thought they were taking less time, but I don't know.
You've been playing, but you yell at me with fidgeting. You've not stopped doing this for 50 minutes, just so you know.
It's not a clicker, though.
Yeah, but it's visually very distracting now.
Sorry. So I got this.
And he loves it. He got 2 of them, and he loves them. Just so you know.
Review over. So,
what?
These are, that's the whole thing. These are from the Purple Mattress people, and it's like a little bit of their squishy mesh with like a little fake pillow on it. These are like $2 or something in their store with free shipping, and so I ordered 2 of them. And they make a really nice wrist rest for your mouse. So.
Also a fidget.
And also just kind of like squish it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. So, yeah. So I got that. That's the thing that I've gotten. I got another thing that's fidgety and you're not allowed to have because it's too loud. And that is...
But it's fun!
Why is this here? There. And that is this. If you watch my Twitch channel and you were watching, I don't know, 2 months ago or whatever, the Studio Neat folks made an orange Mark 1. This is the original Mark 1 that I've had for a long time, the white and copper, and I love this pen. It's got a great click. It feels super good in the hand for some reason. It doesn't look like it should. It's very minimalist. And then they made an orange one, orange and bright silver, and I was like, well, I have to get that. The orange in real life is more pumpkin-y, I think, than I thought it was going to be. Kind of a pumpkin-y orange.
I don't remember what it was supposed to be like, but yeah, it's showing it brighter on our.
It's a little bit brighter on the screen.
On here, it's a little. I mean, it's bright orange, but not quite as neon.
Really? There we go. So yeah,
it's less red.
It's less red than that. It's somewhere in between these things.
Yeah.
But it is, as the other one is, just as good. I mean, actually, the click might be a little bit better on the new one. Like maybe they've improved the click a little bit or something. I don't know. But this is orange Cerakote with a nice bright silver knock. It's really good. It's Mike Madison orange. Yeah, it's pretty great. I heard you sold it quickly on your ink. The first round I did, like half an hour, yeah. No, these aren't fidget toys. This is just supposed to be like a, I don't know, you're supposed to like see if you like the squishiness, or you can use it as a stress ball or whatever. But I've been using it as a mouse wrist rest, and it's pretty great. So, not a sponsor. You guess too bad you don't know. Slow delivery times takes, government. I don't know. That's.
So you know what the one on the right reminds me of that sort of segues into something that's coming out is the TWSBI White 2. White Rose Gold 2 or whatever. So that will be coming out tomorrow or very near. It's a 580. So it just... Is this copper? It sort of just reminds me of it a little bit.
It looks like copper. It's not actually copper.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if I can find that thing. Yeah. I have to use Gmail now, and it really messes up my whole shebang. There.
Yeah, it sort of reminds me of that.
Really?
Wow, you're having problems.
It's not showing the one that I put up there.
Uh-oh.
Problems.
Yeah.
The TWSBI Diamond 580 White Gold 2 fountain pen. White Rose Gold 2 fountain pen. Yeah. I don't actually remember what the first one looks like.
So, I thought one was like black. It was black.
Well, they did it
both
black and white at the same time. But I don't know what the difference is between this and the original one.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody will tell us.
Yeah. This back end, like this piston area, looks a little bit different to me.
Yeah, I don't know if that was that rose gold last time?
I don't remember.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Somebody will tell us.
I know the rose gold like flaked off of the first set or something.
But I didn't hear the second one.
Yeah.
That did.
I mean, this hasn't come out yet, and I think they did fix that whole plating thing. But $85 also is pretty expensive for a 580. Those are usually like $50 or $60, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, 85 seems high.
But I think those generally are more expensive.
There's the Eco. Anyway. Yeah, well, I mean the Eco rose gold was $50.
Yeah.
So. Rose gold. Oh, this one also comes in black. I didn't know they came in black. Oh, this is version 2. All right, so we have these two. It looks like the section's a little bit different. Let me open this in a new tab. All right. I don't know. The section's not translucent, but they're going black and white here, so I don't really know. First one was smoke and rose gold. They did a mini in white and gold. They didn't have a 580 white one? Interesting.
Huh.
I didn't know that. I thought they did both, but yeah, I didn't get either. I'm like, it's not really my aesthetic, so I just kind of didn't go for it.
You wouldn't think it'd be mine. It's classy. It's very classy looking.
Yeah, I like the white one better than the black one. And it's not really that close to me. I like the white one a lot better. It looks like, I mean, like the Eco was the same way, right? Like, it just didn't have the metal piston stuff back here. Yeah. So I think that maybe it looks a little bit better in the 580.
Yeah.
But pretty cool. Yeah. Dig it. I can dig it.
Anyway, that's just reminded me of that. So.
Yeah. Are they going to have any other things that they put in their email on their front page? No, they never do. What's the other thing? There's another thing I was going to show. Oh yeah, those Sailor inks are now available. These what are they called? Uramiku.
Yeah.
These are all available at the Drum Ghouls now, which is pretty cool. I remember that there was at least one of these I wanted to try out, but I do not remember which one.
I want to say, I don't know, because we asked and some people had tried them and said even if it was a lighter one, you still could read it fine, which I know is your biggest thing.
It is.
Somebody will tell us what they think in the chat.
Yeah, has anybody used these yet? That looks really cool.
I want to say that's the darkest one, right? That's the one you were considering the most. Because you're like, oh, well, there's likely to be the darkest and most readable.
Let's see if I can find like just a smear of each one or something. Here we go. Well-appointed desk.
Of course.
Of course Anna does it. I can't make it bigger. That's as big as it gets. Yoy, this one looks darker, but doesn't look like it's nearly as fun. This looks like
It's
and this
murky.
looks cool too. Those two look cool.
The one in the top middle looks cool too.
Pin Boutique has a blog that showed them on different papers.
The top middle is fun too.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks pretty good. It looks like it might be readable, which is pretty neat. Like, this barely looks like ink. You know, if it looks like this.
I mean, but the writing part seems fine.
Yeah, it does, which is interesting. Yeah, these are all different, too. This looks cool. This Seki looks real cool. And that's just an MCI. That's a regular Yovo nib, so it looks like that and that. What is
That and that.
That and that. Seki. I'm gonna write down Seki.
Seki.
I like it. Any of these other ones I need? This one's pretty sweet.
You're probably going to get all of them.
No, I'm not going to get all of them.
You should just see if you get samples someplace.
Maybe.
Brian says Goulet showed a couple of them on Rhodia and Tomoe, and they looked like different inks.
Yeah, so this is on Cosmo, and this one here is To My Rivers. That's what they were doing here too. They both look good on both of those things. I think that's interesting. That's from a vanishing point. Those are very normal sorts of nibs. I like that. I like that. Whereas this one is a 1.4. So like this one right here, that's a 1.4 nib, and it's still barely an ink. That's not for me. There's a whole segment of the pin population that's gonna love that.
Yeah.
It's just It's just not my jam. I gotta have a little bit more ink in my ink.
Nothing wrong with it. That's why different strokes for different folks.
For sure. For sure. So yeah, I'm psyched to see those being, out in the world. Is this one that I had down? No, I didn't.
No, that's the darkest one. They seem less exciting now, just compared to all the rest of them, because they're so interesting.
I know.
Pilot has their new cartridges coming out soon. Saw that.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have cartridges in a few more colors. What is it? Orange, blue, and
pink.
Something like that.
I think. Yeah.
Something like that.
2 new Sailor State inks as well. Wisconsin and Indiana.
There we go.
Purple.
There we go. Pink, light blue, and orange. There's the Pelican Sovereign 605, which is outrageously priced.
It's pretty though.
Look, it's pretty,
It's
but
pretty.
the price on this is absurd, I think, for me.
It's pretty.
$700 for the fountain pen in a 605 size. $440 for a ballpoint. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what it's too many dollars. Too many dollars for Mike. You've got the Indiana and Wisconsin inks.
I'm really bad about reading their thing about the color inspiration behind it.
Like you just don't do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to, because I'm sitting here going, I grew up really close to Indiana. I went there all the time. And I do not think of that color when I think of Indiana.
You don't think of bright pink?
No. That's the thing.
Let's see if they have here.
Flowers.
The soft
peony.
appeal of the peony.
I've never seen a peony growing in Indiana either. But it's a state flower. The wood. Hey, no, that's the wood violet. Okay.
All right, so wood violet, that's fine. And Anderson had a nice purple when they had their house inks. Iconic state flower of the state of Indiana. It's the state flower. They must grow there.
I had no idea that that's the state flower.
I know.
The state flower in Ohio was terrible, and it makes me angry that that's the peony, and that's so much better.
What was the state flower of Ohio?
The carnation.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly, right? Maybe the red carnation specifically, but it was carnation, I'm pretty sure.
Carnation
I
is...
think. I mean, look, as
it's a perfectly
filler
fine flower.
Fine. But as the state flower...
Yeah, it's a wild pick as a state flower.
Let me double check before I say that for sure.
We're unfairly maligning
exactly,
the state of Ohio. Yeah, Texas was the bluebonnet, which is a pretty iconic flower.
Which that was Tennessee, right? I think we were saying that it was the same one in Tennessee as it was in...
I think it's the bird is the same. They both got the mockingbird. I don't think you can actually grow bluebonnets in Tennessee.
Yeah.
It's the carnations, a red carnation.
Yeah.
I think of pink when I think of carnations.
It's specifically the red carnation.
Or I think of instant breakfast. I would have a carnation instant breakfast on the way to school when I was walking to school as a small child. That was what I had time for. The black tortoiseshell is only $4.15 from the EU. That's much better.
State flower in Tennessee was the iris. Also a much better flower.
There's a zillion irises. That's
true.
Yeah.
It doesn't say what specific one because there's so many.
Kansas has the sunflower. Sunflower's good.
The sunflower.
But you can grow sunflowers all over the place. Sure. I feel like a state flower ought to be a thing that's like particular to that place.
If you can, I think that'd be best. Yeah.
Like I looked up how to grow bluebonnets in North Carolina, and it is a massive pain in the butt. It's not a weather thing. They can take the weather just fine. It's that their soil composition needs are wildly different from what you have here.
Yeah.
It's just I'd have to make a whole bed and plant literally nothing but bluebonnets in it. It's a whole thing. And it takes years for those suckers to bloom too. Oh, so I have to have a patch of ground that's mostly bare most of the time. It's not good.
Greg says, "Hello, Greg. I don't know if you said something, but hello. The black tortoiseshell is only $4.15 from the EU."
I said that like 2 minutes ago.
Cool. Hi, Greg.
So,
what is a state flower
of North Carolina? No idea.
I looked it up, and it is not a flower. It's a flowering tree. It is the flowering dogwood.
No. Oh, those things are the bane of my existence.
Flowering dogwood.
I mean, it makes sense because there's so many of them, and it makes it impossible to breathe for most of the population of the state.
Seriously.
I washed our cars when we got home because they were so covered in pollen.
I don't know how. So we got home. I drove. I was exhausted. I was sitting there blaring music and just eating candy, trying to stay awake. And then we get home, go to sleep. Mike gets up. He freaking mows the lawn. And then he's like, I'm washing both vehicles. And I'm like, where is this energy coming from? I just sat there and did not do that.
I discovered not too long after that I had definitely done too much.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I sat down, I was like, oh God, I'm so tired now. Yeah. But, it was going to rain a couple inches or whatever the next day.
It did rain on Monday. Yeah.
And the lawn was already high. We got a push mower. It needed to be done. Yeah. And then I looked at our poor cars, and I'm like, these poor cars. Her car is gray and mine is red, and both of them were yellow. So I was like... And my windshield wiper, one of them's messed up, so just pushing pollen around a little bit. It was not. I had to be done.
Don't get us wrong. Dogwood flower, they're very pretty.
Oh, beautiful.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just, man, I've never in my life experienced the amount of pollen that we do here.
Yeah, it's an absurd amount. It's
very.
You can't open your windows here in the spring because there's so many of them.
Point. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, right when the weather gets nice is also when the dogwoods are blooming. Yeah. And so you can open your windows and air out the house, except that everything will be covered in pollen. It's
yellow, covered. Yeah.
Run the windshield wipers for pollen. Yeah, you have to do that here
every day.
Also in Atlanta, but I bet it's oaks in Atlanta is what you get because they got a lot of the live oaks are really hot down there, and where I grew up too. But I'm not allergic to live oaks. I'm allergic to whatever else. But yeah, right now I have to double up on allergy meds. I use Flonase and also Zyrtec.
I'm allergic to a lot of trees and all grass. Mm-hmm. Very much grass. Yeah. Very grass.
Yeah. Oregon state flower is the Oregon grape, and I've never seen a blossom on that plant. Apparently it's yellow. Nice. Get pollen from the Douglas firs out there. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you get a lot of that
comes from pine trees.
Get a lot of that from pine trees up in the Northeast.
Mm-hmm. We have some pine here.
Yeah, but not nearly as much as the dogwoods and the.
That's true.
What's the other thing? Oh, the Bradford pears. Stupid Bradford pears.
Oh, the Bradford pears.
You know those are banned in South Carolina?
No.
Yeah, they. I forget when it goes into effect. I think it's 2024. They will not be allowed to be sold or imported to the state. And they're putting on a bounty on them. We're cutting every one of those suckers down.
Red buds too. Those are always pretty.
Red buds are gorgeous.
Yeah.
Pine tree pollen is the worst. It's also really sticky. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. You get some of that in Texas too. We have out in the east end of Texas, the piney woods. You get a lot of that. Associate carnations with piano recitals. Yeah, totally. We would have those. I think for.
Sure.
What we have those for? I don't remember if it was banned. Maybe it was UIL, the bigger competitions or something like that. We had some kind of flower. I feel like carnations fit the bill. Solidarity, I'm doubling up too. Let's give thanks to the invention of Kleenex. As long as I actually remember to double up my meds, I'm okay. But If I forget my allergy pill, I know immediately.
So Mike is worse about taking meds. I have other things I have to take, so I just don't forget it because it's important that I don't forget one, so I take it. Yeah. But Mike will miss a day every week at least, or
I actually made it a line item in my daily to-do list. I have do Wordle and take allergy meds, and I have to check it off because I'll forget if I haven't done it.
Sure, which is fine because you don't normally.
Well, it's fine, except I'm like, do I have COVID now? No, my eyes are itchy. So I forgot my allergy meds.
Yeah. All right, so I don't forget it. So I don't double up because generally there's a couple weeks that I'm really bad, but it's a 1 week thing, and I just sort of just suffer through it. Yeah. Because I don't get the breakthroughs as much in the other times, but there's nothing that I can do. I literally just have to sit there and put Kleenex up my nose and just sort of let it be ridiculous because it's just gonna run forever.
Day of the week pill cases. Yeah, the problem with that is I forget to fill it.
Yeah, I do it every
she's
the
got
day. I have
thing.
a whole system for it.
I don't have. My system is I make a list. If it's on the list, it's good.
That's fine.
If it's not on the list, it doesn't happen. That's why our trash cans are still at the curb from 2 days ago.
Your doctor's appointment is on Monday.
Oh, I know.
It's so exciting.
Is it?
No, I'm excited for you. It's been so long, you know?
I have look, next week's stream might be much more coherent.
Oh. It's fun. They've known this forever being the way that it is. Why change now?
They'll be bored now. Start just shedding subscribers. I have the doctor's appointments for my ADHD clinic, or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
I made that appointment in January, and this is the first available date is Monday. So I may be getting back on some drugs. Woo!
Let's give a W for Mike for getting 8,000 subscribers.
Oh, okay. I thought it was for making an appointment after several years.
No.
Look, it only took me 10 years to make another appointment. That's
But he's finally hit 8,000. It's one of those things where you're waiting for it to change over. So
I kind of was, and I happened to catch it right when it hit 8,000. Was when I looked, which is real nice. Let's see what's at now.
That's exciting because again,
it's gone down.
Somebody, if you're not subscribed right now, please, you'll be the 8,000th one because they started this. You're they're talking about BTS. Unsubscribe. They're not talking about the water bus like we thought they were going to.
That's right. That person who unsubscribed, they can't have ink now.
Aww.
I can't tell who it was.
Well, of course not. Yeah. So, refresh. You
don't have allergies and just don't understand. Just imagine if the environment was after you.
I didn't as much in Ohio. We had lots of trees, but it wasn't anywhere near as bad. And then I moved to Tennessee, and boy, whoo.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, Tennessee and here are the worst.
Very similar. Yeah.
So put this up. There we go.
Yeah, we gotta have it.
Let's see if it ever ticks back over.
Watch it just go down.
I mean, look, that would also be funny, but whatever. So that's coming up Monday. That'll be good. I assume it'll be fine. It is early in the morning though. They have sent me several reminders.
Oh, that's perfect.
So a month ago, they sent a reminder hey, you have an appointment in a month. On Monday, they sent a reminder going, hey, you have an appointment in a week. I haven't gotten anything since then, which I think
that's interesting.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. But that'll be. I'm glad you reminded me. My phone will remind me in a couple of days, but
for sure, yeah.
But I have to go, and it's in Greensboro, so I got to get up early.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Got your FC45 this week, and Audrey was the one to sign your card. Nice.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sort of depends on what day you order things. So sometimes I'm the person who does, sometimes I'm not, depending on who's working. But.
Yep.
Well, thank you for getting it. I hope. Which 45 did you get? It got very quiet suddenly.
It's true.
Be right back, making another YouTube account. That's right, yeah.
No. The newest Tactile Turn seasonal is out. Started last Thursday is when it came out. It's called The Fairway. It's a golf theme, obviously. which I think is pretty cool. And I almost got the mini version because it reminds me of like the golf. I mean, he's got the golf pencil and then like the mini version. I thought those would be pretty funny, but I didn't. I went for the medium size because that's what the rest of mine are. It's the best size for me.
That's the best one that works for you. Yeah.
And it's got I know my stomach is like, it's really growling.
It's asking for pizza.
It is. But it's got the best variety of refills. This one really...
That's the most important to me.
There's one refill for this size. Yeah. You can get an adapter for D1s.
Like it does look a little bit like a John Deere.
Yeah, it's also got a John Deere thing going.
Yeah,
for sure. So, yeah. Anyway, that'll be coming soon. I think mine shipped today or something, so I should have it next week sometime. But I'll have a video for that. New Retro 51s are striking, but you can't resist but you can resist the Met price point.
Yeah, I heard that there are more.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. I don't know where I saw that. Maybe it's on the Facebook Retro group page or something.
Yeah, I haven't looked. The Met ones look pretty okay, but they're nothing that I have to have, I don't think. Nothing writes like a deer. That's right. Nothing writes like a deer. That's what's up. Okay, I'm sorry. I keep just like flapping it around.
Oh yes, there's lots of this going on here.
It's below the camera. They don't know.
I know.
They're like $78.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's a tough premium. Yeah.
Is a certain part of it going to the Met?
Maybe.
That would make me feel less bad about it.
Yeah, it could be.
But at the same time, there are people who would say, well, why don't you just give that money straight to them anyway?
Yeah.
Which I get.
The Met ones have a good texture. Yeah, I believe it. I actually, have I seen them? I know they've got them at the Drum Ghouls, but...
Artful Colors said they got the fine nibs on the matte nuclear green and the gemstone. Off the top of my head, I thought it was a nuclear green that I was going to say that we had some orders more so for. Which is fun. I really like the matte with the neon color. It looks really fun.
It's got a texture to it, huh?
That one's pretty.
Yeah,
that one reminds me of just glancing at it. Reminds me of the birds and the bees ones that I have.
Yeah, it's got a texture, huh? I didn't know it had a texture. I thought it would just be regular old texture. Yeah, $78. They're not messing around. That's for sure. I mean, let's see. Nothing wrong with fidgeting burns calories. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm burning calories, Audrey. FC20 pocket cap keeps coming off. I guess I had trepidation putting on too tightly. You're not going to crack the cap.
I mean, you can. I've seen people do it, but that's when they just like literally just jam it on.
Yeah.
You very unlikely would.
Yeah, it's tough.
And if that happened, then you just be like, it was not on there right, and just let us know. So I mean, if you put it on a little tighter and it still does that, then yeah, that's going to be a problem. But you may... People like a click. They like to know like something's on there. And this doesn't have that. So just try and give it a little extra. And once you get the feel for how far it should go, then it should be easier to feel comfortable about putting it on that way. But just doing it the first time, I understand being like, I don't want to... Some people watch me doing things and they're like, wow, you're very rough. I'm like, no, I mean, I know the tightness of things, and it's not going to hurt anything. They're stronger than you think that they are.
Well, and they don't actually snug up on the rim of the cap. It's like up in the top of the cap where the friction is. So like if people are cracking them, they're really giving it the business.
That was what
I know. When I used to work at pin shows for y'all, I'd see people like just like really just like smashing it on because they're trying to make it click, and I'm like, if it clicks, you broke it. But also, you have to use a lot of force to crack those things. They're not... But
yeah, if you still do that or you just think it's too much, then, we can try and find one that's a little looser of a fit. So just...
You mean a tighter fit.
That's what I meant. Thank you, yeah.
Yeah, so just push it on better. And if it still comes off, let them know.
Yeah, just let us know.
It's that lifetime warranty. Use that thing. That's
what it's there for.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You like the 45 in a purple? 45 is a great pen. I've got 2 or 3 of them. I'm a fan.
I like it. I generally, if the same thing's in a 45 long, I'll go with 45 long. But that's just personal preference,
Yeah. Getting a puppy, a golden retriever puppy. Wow.
Our friend Kimberly, if she is still here, had a golden retriever puppy.
It's now a golden retriever adolescent.
No, yeah, I mean, it's a little... It was a brand new puppy during San Francisco, so the dog is now
a few months old.
Several months old. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the name?
What are you gonna name it?
What's the name?
What's the name?
I mean, maybe they don't know because they don't have it yet to sort of see, you know.
Yeah. I always wait till I have a thing.
Yeah.
Before I name it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Carol has very cute pictures.
Mm-hmm.
For Golden.
Name's Uno. It was a litter of 1.
Wow.
So it's technically the runt.
Yeah.
And also the biggest.
Yeah.
What do you call the biggest dog in a litter? Is there a name for that? The boss? I don't know.
I don't know.
Dog people. Is there a name for the largest dog in a litter? I've never heard of a litter of 1 though. That's weird.
That happened with our Karen Terriers twice.
Really?
Same dog, 2 times, just have 1 puppy.
Huh.
Yeah.
Was it an extra good puppy? Crammed like the goodness of 6 puppies into 1 puppy?
Yep.
That's good.
Yep.
I hope Uno's on.
The chonk.
The chonk.
Yep, that's the official term, is the chonk.
Speaking of the chonk, Matthew Martin is making pens again.
Why is speaking?
Because he has a pen model called the chonk.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't remember that.
It's one of the bigger ones.
The alpha? I mean, I could,
Maybe. Could be. Your neighbors misheard your dog's name Una and call her Uno, so I think it's an awesome name.
Oh.
Nice. I mean...
You don't change that.
Uno is a word that people know,
Yeah.
so they're going to hear that.
Yeah. So there's a little girl in our neighborhood who has only seen Scraggles just walking down the street and has heard the name Scraggles 1 time and still remembers that her name's Scraggles.
Every day.
Little girl, I would not expect a little girl to remember that.
She and her dad are out doing the neighborhood at the same time that Scraggles and I are out walking the neighborhood. Like, she's on her bike and he's, like, kind of lagging behind.
Yeah.
They must have some rule that she can only get like so far ahead of him because she'll like ride up ahead and she'll stop for a while. And she's like, "Are you ready?" And he'll like jog forward a little bit and you're like, "Yeah, okay." So, so we're out at the same time a lot, and she sees Scraggles and she yells "puppy," and then she wants to come see Scraggles. Yeah. Now she knows Scraggles' name.
She's right there.
There's her head.
Yeah.
There you are.
Hey,
talking about you.
Yeah.
So, you have a chunk, great home defense. Oh, the chunk. Yeah. That's right.
We have another kid in the neighborhood that doesn't know Scraggles' name, but every single time he sees Scraggles, he'll go, "Hey, like your dog." Just every like time. That. Every time I'm like, "Thanks."
He's usually in a golf cart too. Like just drives a golf cart.
Or on his little bike, he just drives like your dog.
Like your dog. Yeah. Every time. Doesn't care what her name is. Likes the dog.
Likes the dog though.
It's fair.
We know that he likes the dog.
It's a good dog. Good dog name too. Good little. There's a little jump in the graph there. It's a pretty good jump from.
This just shows we have not had a universal Yums in a while.
Oh, because it hasn't.
They didn't have like a strong dip for a day.
It's true. Well, there was. Sometimes you do get a dip.
Oh, sure. But are we doing Universal Yums this weekend?
Oh yeah, you want to do Universal Yums?
Which I hear is Israel?
Yeah, let's do it this weekend. We've been behind a lot. Let's do it this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're behind. We're not really behind.
We're usually like a month behind, and so like whoever gets it, they've already eaten everything in the box already. Yeah. Look at this. I mean, look at this growth trend. For years, there was just nothing.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Business is
booming.
That was a little too much. Wow.
Usually where you sound like your dog. That's exactly what that dog sound. That kid sounds like your dog.
Like your dog.
Yeah. Super excited and anxious, prepared for it to chew all the things, but also try to move as much stuff out of chew range as possible. Ruth says, "It doesn't matter. Puppies can levitate." Yeah, I believe it. So focused on securing the things that are dangerous to the puppy or real upset. Yeah, I get you. Mm-hmm. That would be a nightmare for me because I am a mess.
We're very lucky with Scraggles.
Yeah, she doesn't chew.
Any little cotton bud or tiny receipt, that's hers. But other than that, everything else. Cords can be anywhere. Just don't have to worry about it.
It's never chewed up like a PlayStation controller or something.
Or a shoe.
Never chewed a shoe.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine Scraggles chewing? I can't. Like, she would just be like, a shoe? Why would I put that in my mouth? That's crazy.
It's got feet in it.
Its feet go in there.
Definitely want to know what's in the Definitely wants to know on what Israelis snack. You know that is grammatically correct, but I just couldn't read. I always wanted to get a pet snake and name it Udon because it's a danger noodle.
Yep.
Our dog never cheated or ruined anything in 12 years. That's awesome.
That's
awesome.
Certain dogs, you know, they just have that.
Don't.
Yep.
So yeah, we'll have Israeli snacks
Would you
on
like
Sunday.
me to order pizza right now?
I would love for you to order pizza.
Okay, I just want to make sure. So what did you want?
I want.
Sorry, we're doing this, but I want
to do a little business.
We had to do some business here for a second.
Go ahead and subscribe.
We need that one person, one person out of the. I don't know how many people are watching, but maybe you're not. But we want to get to the 8,000. Like it's mine. Like I did anything. I'm just sitting here.
I'd like to get to 50,000. So if you go ahead and subscribe.
Yeah, we need that one. We need to start with one. Yeah.
You start with one. Golden Retrievers love shoes. Oh, I would be so sad if a dog ate my shoes. Sad and pretty mad because my shoes are new. And I would be, oof. But they did save my feet, those shoes. Like, my feet would be sore after a day in Vegas, but I'd be fine the next day.
We would do, it was a lot of walking.
It was a lot of walking. Yeah, and all pavement and stuff, too.
Yeah.
Oh, give me one of them, buffalo chickens.
What size?
Oh, I don't remember. Whatever we usually do.
I don't know, because
likely?
we usually do the thing, and so it's going to be different.
True. Yeah, you're right. I should just do a regular pizza. What do I want on my pizza? You
want the other.
I do want.
We didn't get tickets today.
Get it. That's right. I forgot. We've got ticket money to burn. Just wanted to know. We had puppies. They somehow managed to pull a library book out of the middle of a stack without knocking the stack over like Jenga, and they chewed Shakespeare our contemporary pulp.
Thank you, person.
Woo! 8,000. Who was it? I know you're here. It'd be weird if you weren't here.
Party balloon emoji.
Party balloon emoji.
I could go get the army bombs and be like this.
Goldens don't actually eat the shoes. They just act like they're eating them, so you'll play with them or chase them. Nice. They got them soft mouths for catching or picking up ducks.
Is that right?
Yeah. They're water retrievers, you know, so they can go and like pick up a duck without mashing the duck. With that soft mouth. Yep, 8,000. Whoop whoop. Yeah, look, he found fireworks emojis. Nice. Somebody's on a phone.
That's fancy. Thank you, Greg.
I know. Medium.
Even it's so close in price.
Large.
Okay. Oh, I'm just saying. It's not that big of a difference.
Right.
So, sorry, business.
Yeah.
Important business.
Yeah. Apparently, they're also known for greeting people at the door with stuffies in their mouths. I would not be surprised. So no, it went back. So it went to $7.99. Went back up again. I missed it going down to the 7 of the 9s. What do I want on the crust? Sesame seed maybe. I think that'd be good. Okay. Sesame seed crust.
Sorry, more important business here.
Stop playing with our emotions. 8,001. Woo! New high. Oof. Yeah.
Thank you.
Good stuff. Come on, we can hit 50K today. We're not signing off until we hit 50K. That's a lie. We're signing off way before that.
That's a big lie. You're ordering pizza, or you're picking it up soon.
Yeah. Let's see what Steven's got for his record. I think he's the most popular one.
Why would you even do that?
I don't know. I'm curious. See what we gotta go for. We gotta aim to take the crown. There we go. Nope, that's not him. There. $57.9 thousand subs. Yeah. He gets a lot of trolls too, though. We don't need the trolls. If you're a troll, then...
Oh, that's not nice.
Yeah.
That's not nice at all.
I know. He posts about them on...
yes, sesame seed crust.
Yeah.
You wouldn't... We accidentally got it one time.
Yeah.
They messed up and
They messed up our order and gave us
like,
sesame seeds.
That's going to be terrible. It was not. As much as you think it would be, it's not.
It's true.
It's good.
Goulet has a ton of subscribers, but also Goulet is they're a store. Like, they don't really count in the same way. I don't think they're doing the same thing exactly. That.
Yeah, I mean they can have things to do more compare. I mean it's a company.
Well, they have like this massive audience because of their like customers.
Sure.
Whereas like Steven and Figboot and Pens and Tea and I are not selling anything really. We're selling we're selling a few things, but not like a lot of stuff like that. Start doing some philosophy talks like he does. Yeah, he's been doing these stoicism talks. I'm like, you should maybe do something on psychiatry, man. Why are you getting in my space? All up in my space. Of course, I'm not doing it.
No.
It's not. I don't really want to do a philosophy talk. It doesn't sound like fun to me. I don't know. I don't know. It's because it's my job, I think, is why I don't really want to do it. It feels like it's work, And I feel like I have to be very professional because as professional philosopher making videos, I feel like I have to be good. I'm like, I don't know, it's a lot of work. So, he has a philosophy PhD? No, he doesn't. He's got a PhD in psychiatry, I think, is what his is in. I'm the philosophy. I don't have a PhD, but that's my job. He has a doctor of philosophy, which is what PhD stands for.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I have a doctor of philosophy. Yeah.
A psychology? I think it's psychology or psychiatry is one of the two.
Yeah, probably psych. Yeah.
Some kind of psych. Unsubscribed from Pins and Tea, didn't appreciate Patreon philosophy. Oh, I don't know what her Patreon philosophy is. One of your favorite candies as a kid was sesame seed candy. Delicious. That does sound good. Like
that sounds familiar to me as like a thing. Huh. Sesame seed candy. I don't know if I've had that or not.
It could be a comedy routine. Oh, I don't know about that. There's nothing funny about philosophy. Like there are no good philosophy jokes is the thing that everybody in philosophy says. Yeah, I wasn't expecting sesame seeds to be good on a crust, but they're like toasted on there by the pizza oven. They taste awesome. Yeah. Bought some halva this week. What's a halva? I don't even know what that is. Huh. Type of confectionery originating from the Middle East, named for a broad variety of recipes, generally a thick paste based on flour or semolina, finely ground seeds or nuts, sweetened with sugar or honey. I feel like we might have had that. Was this in a... Did they have this stuff in one of the Yums boxes? I feel like we had some of this.
It seems familiar, yeah.
Sesame paste candy. Yeah, interesting.
I want to say we might have had that.
Yeah. One of those things that I don't ever think of as being good, and then I'm like, but I love sesame seeds on everything. I've never had a sesame seed I didn't like, so.
One candy that is not a nut, but I always think that won't be good based on just seeing what the candy looks like naturally is tamarind. Tamarind candy is so good.
I don't think I've ever had a tamarind candy.
Look at a tamarind and see what it is. Have you ever seen one?
My dad loved halva. I couldn't just take the texture. Yeah, I think it was the texture we didn't care for, and it's kind of chalky, right?
Yeah, like doesn't it fall apart in your mouth into dusty sort of thing?
That's what I was
Yeah, like that.
Oh, weird.
Exactly. They don't look like they're good, but see, tamarind is good. Yeah, we had tamarind candy in Cambodia, just all over. Everyone would eat tamarind candy.
It looks like poops.
It 100% does, but it is really good.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh, tamarind soda? I'm sure that'd be good too. If you would know if you'd had.
What do they taste like?
Good? I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure, but it was good.
Okay. Good, I guess. I'm going to go with good.
It was in the turkey box, which the turkey box was really good. That was overall.
There was tamarind in the turkey box? Oh, no, halva.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Haritos makes a tamarind soda. All right.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Haritos has got
I can't describe. I mean, it's been a while since we had one, but I just always know, I'm like, oh, this is a good flavor. I really like this.
Mm-hmm. It's also a natural laxative. Similar
really?
bite to rhubarb.
Well, that's good to know. I haven't had that much, but yeah.
It's like rhubarb, but not as fruity. I couldn't tell you what rhubarb tastes like. Yeah, I've only had it a couple of times. It's not my favorite thing.
That, but yeah, that's weird. But this is just part of the I don't know about eating maybe I have eaten like the tamarind as the thing. I think maybe I have because one of the
fruit or nut or whatever.
Yeah, because I think one of the people brought that with them. So
I believe you. Yeah. I've never had rhubarb as just a stick because I think it's actually poisonous if you do that.
You have to, like, the leaves are or something? The stems are okay? Something like that.
You had to boil the poison out or some weird thing. I don't know. It's not a thing we ever really had. It's kind of like poke salad. We don't really have poke salad down south. But you can't get rid of the poke berries around here.
I'm just getting a medium this time. Because I always feel like I have so much pizza left over.
Talk me into a large... Oh, that's true. You always do. That's fair.
Look, I'll eat more breadsticks and stuff, so...
You say bite, you mean bite is flavor. You're like, oh, like acid. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Don't eat the leaves of rhubarb. Yeah. Eating a great many raw rhubarb sticks. Okay, so it's the leaves that are bad. I think rhubarb stems are fine, but the leaves are poisonous. Yep, that seems to be the consensus. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Poke is extremely poisonous at the roots and the berries, but you can eat the leaves if you prepare them, I think. I don't think you want to eat them raw, but rhubarb stalks, yeah, right. The leaves are good for a natural pesticide. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting. See, I knew there was something about rhubarb you shouldn't eat.
Yep.
Leaves.
Leaves, man.
Don't eat leaves. No problem. Not eating any leaves here. Really want to know how people figured that out? I don't know. They're like, well, Steve ate the leaves and he's dead, but Mary was just eating sticks and those...
Just like mushrooms, man.
Oh yeah, mushrooms. Like, well, for those who watch what animals eat, like pigs and stuff, I think is the way to do that, because they're like, their systems are a lot like ours. I think. I don't know.
Well, you had to learn that too. I mean.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
It says 703, but I would be a little. You know how they are.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what? Nobody knows what a cauliflower is, David. That's absurd. Nobody even knows. Yeah, nobody knows what a cauliflower is. I tried to grow cauliflower one time. But I did zero research on how to grow a cauliflower, and that was a bad idea.
Like the cucumber?
No. What do you mean?
Didn't you cover those and they need pollen? Like.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I think it was okay.
Oh, I thought you hadn't.
Didn't I? Maybe there was one that got covered because it was near the tomatoes or something. That might be true. That's probably true. But like cauliflower, you have to gather the leaves and like tie them up above the flowering bit that you eat, or else it just bolts and you don't have a cauliflower.
Yeah.
Who looked at an artichoke and said, "Let's eat that." I don't know, artichoke's pretty interesting looking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is.
Or who looked at like hops and was like, "Let's make that into a beer." You know, like
yeah.
Spiky, or okra. Like, who in the world was desperate enough to eat okra the first time? Because you can make it well, but like the plant is cool looking but very uninviting.
Yeah.
The fruit itself is real gross because it's slimy until you do a bunch of stuff to it.
It has to be prepared particularly.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, or like oysters or clams or something. Like, who wants to eat the inside of the gooey inside of this rock? Not me. Why this rock gooey? Yeah. Anyway, never trust a bivalve.
Never trust a bivalve. Exactly.
All right, folks. It is 6:30. We are starving to death, and it is time for us to bounce. I think.
8:00 tonight.
8:00 tonight. What's going on at 8:00 tonight? In approximately an hour and one half.
I don't know what we're doing. If you want ink or nail polish, stop by.
Yeah.
Do you want to put a link to the thing? I know it's up there, but like somebody can just click it and have it up. I feel like if I don't make it its own tab, well, at least I always watch on my phone, so I got to make it a tab and make a cart for it. That's what I always do.
Yup. Yup.
It was fun. Thank you for listening to our BTS talk at the beginning. We had a good time. And
sure did.
If you're going to Chicago next week, have fun.
My JetPens card is maybe getting out of control.
I mean, look at the ones that you have at the top. They're the exact same pen in different colors.
But they're different colors.
Oh my gosh, you have so many of them.
I have all of them.
What about Mayo?
I have Mayo.
I know you have Mayo. I know for a fact. I just wanted to mention that one's called Mayo.
Yeah, I gotta have Mayo. I've got these little ink testing cards because, I mean, I do a lot of that and it seems good.
I mean, if you buy this, it's not going to be a haul because they're already going to know what's in there.
Oh, that's true. Don't look.
It won't be a surprise.
Now, you laugh about the Mayo pens and stuff, but this is the blue one that I actually have. And I really like this pen. It was very good. It's also from South Korea.
It's good.
But, yeah, these are great. It's a great pen.
Mayo.
Had a good time here. Yeah, I'm glad. High fives all around. Good. Already have your site up. We'll sit here and stare at it until 8. Nice.
Oh, I don't know if that's good. Eat some dinner, you know.
Yeah, Carol, meet up with some folks who are going to be at the Chicago Pin Show. There's going to be a lot of fun people there.
There'll be lots of people there.
Lots of people there that I'm not going to get to see, and I'm sad about that.
I'm surprised you didn't go.
It's not a good time.
When is it a good time, really?
Well, that's true, but it is, I don't know. Yeah, not going to be able to make it, unfortunately, but it is going to be a lot of fun, so we won't be there, but Kimberly will be there. She can point out lots of ink dependents out there. Also, if you're one of my patrons, go hit up the Discord. People are getting together there to like, hey, we're gonna be at Chicago. Who's going to Chicago?
Oh, that's nice. There's not enough people. Before a DC, like a big group.
It's not gonna be huge, but
I mean,
it'd be fun. We need sustenance. We can have ink and nail polish. I don't know. You can't eat those things.
Don't eat. Yeah.
Don't eat those.
Don't drink the ink or nail polish.
It's bad. Don't lacquer your interior.
No,
it's not a good idea.
No, the color it is the way it should be.
That's right.
No.
That's right. No, it's mine. I can't stop fidgeting with this.
I'm gonna take it from you.
Don't do it.
No, I don't care. I have another one over here.
Look, here's what it's replacing. All right. It's
that thing is so old.
This old, like, beat up.
It has seen better days.
It's got the little beads in it, and they hurt my wrist because the fabric's so thin now. Like, I'll be like, why is my wrist hurt? And I'll look at it, and it's just got dents all in my wrist.
I don't know why I thought about this, but remember we were going to be moving down to Tennessee, and the night before we were going to move, like, everything was already packed up, and there was that blanket.
So, all right, the blanket story, and then we're out of here.
Yeah. So thinking of things that it's just gotten so thin and worn down.
So when we were leaving Tennessee to move to leaving Ohio to move to Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
She had like one little room in some boarding house.
Yeah, it was just a place to sort of like have my stuff before moving.
Yeah, and so like most of her stuff was at my apartment.
Yeah, because you had a full,
Again, it was a one bedroom, but it had like a good sized living room. So it was just like packed with Audrey boxes.
Yeah.
And so we were moving down, we shared a moving truck, because like why wouldn't we?
Yeah.
And so the last night, we were sleeping on the floor. Or we're going to sleep on the floor because there's no everything is in there.
Everything is packed. Yeah.
Like, I guess your parents weren't there, but like they helped us pack.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. We were going to sleep on the floor, and so like we just had like a couple of things left, like a couple of blankets, like a blanket each or something.
Yeah, a blanket each, and then a pillow that came from somewhere, but who knows?
And so we're like watching a movie on. It must have been on a laptop because like iPads didn't exist. So we were watching a movie on like laying on the floor, and it was The Notebook. We were watching The Notebook.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that.
And then like after that was over, like all right, time for sleep. And so like one of us like was gonna like roll up in that blanket, and like the blanket just disintegrates.
It's just was not a blanket anymore.
It just lost in all of the integrity of that blanket.
It was like a velour type one.
No, it was like one of those old fleece blankets. It was kind of shiny.
It was sort of shiny. Yeah.
It has like a sub layer, and then like they put the like little fleece bits like through it, so it was like kind of woven, but it was like kind of fuzzy.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to call it. It wasn't exactly fleece, but it just I'd had it since.
Everywhere.
I'd had it since forever, and of course we'd already gotten rid of like the vacuum and stuff.
Everything was gone.
But like, just
covered the floor, just everywhere.
It was like a full size blanket.
And it's a fine dust.
Just turned into dust. It wasn't even bits of fabric or lint. It was just dust, and like it was so wild.
I had not thought about that in so many years.
Oh, same. That was amazing.
We're like, what?
What is on me? Where'd the blanket go? Because it didn't go apart. It didn't like just rip.
Nope.
The whole thing just turned to dust.
Yep.
Like when you stake a vampire, it just goes gone.
And how we like opened it and like laid it out, and it was there fine, but that one last moment just
roll over, gone. Oh, it was good times. All right, folks, that's it. And what's wrong with me fidgeting is that it's really annoying. I'm just like sitting here.
Visually, he yells at me for doing any of those things, and so he is doing this in my line of view.
I gotta stop. Should be a secret independence pin people can wear to find each other. That'd be cool. You can buy pins in my store. Only a pin show on Friday. Likely have a gray Old Navy. Oh yeah, just talk about what you're wearing. Good. Find Carol. Give her a high five or whatever. Nice vampire simile. It was exactly like that. Yeah. Okay, folks, think about what you put out in the world. Make it a better place. Audrey, say cheerio, Waterbus.
Cheerio, Waterbus.
Keep saying
See you
cheerio,
at
Waterbus.
8. Cheerio, Waterbus. You weren't ready. Bye.
Wasn't ready. Bye.